Welcome back to the channel, you hungry bastards. Today, we're ditching the Michelin stars and greasy spoons for something a little different. We're talking about Asia, a continent so vast, so diverse, it makes a goddamn smorgasbord look like a TV dinner. We're not talking about your typical tourist traps, no sir. This is about going deeper, getting under the skin of these cultures, tasting the real deal. From the neon-drenched alleys of Tokyo to the sun-drenched beaches of Thailand, we're diving headfirst into the heart and soul of Asia. So, loosen your belts, grab a drink, and get ready for a wild ride. This ain't your grandma's trip to Asia. This is about the sights, the sounds, the smells, the chaos, the beauty. This is about experiencing Asia the way it's meant to be experienced, raw, real, and unforgettable. First up, let's talk about Japan, a country where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with modern life. It's a place where you can find yourself lost in the neon-drenched alleys of Tokyo one minute, and then find peace and tranquility in a centuries-old temple the next. The Japanese have this incredible ability to hold on to their past while embracing the future with open arms. It's a fascinating dichotomy that you see everywhere you go, from the bullet trains that crisscross the country at lightning speed to the ancient tea ceremonies that have been performed for centuries. But Japan is more than just its cities. Venture beyond the urban sprawl and you'll discover a land of breathtaking natural beauty, from the snow-capped peak of Mount Fuji to the serene bamboo forests of Arashiyama. Trust me, this is a country that will leave you breathless. Now let's talk about the food, because let's be honest, that's what I'm really here for. Japanese cuisine is a revelation. It's all about fresh, seasonal ingredients, prepared with an almost religious reverence for tradition and technique. Forget your California rolls and all-you-can-eat sushi buffets. We're talking about the real deal here. We're talking about melt-in-your-mouth sashimi, hand-rolled sushi that's more art than food, and steaming bowls of ramen that will warm your soul. But it's not just about the high-end stuff. Some of the best food in Japan can be found in the most unassuming places. Street food stalls, hole-in-the-wall ramen shops, and late-night yakitori joints. This is where you'll find the true soul of Japanese cuisine. Simple, honest food made with love and passion. Now I know what you're thinking. Japan can be intimidating. The language barrier, the cultural differences, it can all seem a bit overwhelming. But trust me, it's all part of the adventure. The Japanese people are incredibly welcoming and hospitable, even if you don't speak a word of Japanese. Just try to learn a few basic phrases, be respectful of their customs, and embrace the unknown. And remember, travel is about pushing your boundaries, about experiencing new things, even if it makes you uncomfortable at times. So go ahead, get lost in the chaos of Tokyo, lose yourself in the tranquility of a Zen garden, and open yourself up to the beauty and wonder of Japan. Look, I'm not gonna lie, you're going to see a lot of tourists in Japan. It's a popular destination, and for good reason. But if you're willing to venture off the beaten path, you'll discover a side of Japan that most tourists never see. Head north to Hokkaido for stunning landscapes, fresh seafood, and world-class skiing. Explore the ancient temples and shrines of Kyoto, or lose yourself in the beauty of the Japanese Alps. The point is, there's more to Japan than just Tokyo and Kyoto. So, do your research, talk to the locals, and don't be afraid to get lost. You might be surprised at what you find. Next, we head to the land of smiles, Thailand. Known for its tropical beaches, opulent royal palaces, ancient ruins, and ornate temples displaying figures of Buddha, Thailand is a country of vibrant contrasts. You can find yourself haggling for souvenirs in a bustling market one minute, and then find yourself surrounded by the tranquility of an ancient temple the next. It's a country that will assault your senses in the best possible way. But Thailand is more than just its tourist attractions. It's a country of warm hospitality, delicious food, and a laid-back way of life that's infectious. It's the kind of place that gets under your skin and stays with you long after you've left. Let's be real, you can't talk about Thailand without talking about the food. Thai cuisine is a goddamn revelation, a symphony of spicy, sour, sweet, and salty flavors that will have you craving more. Forget your pad Thai and green curry, though those are delicious too. We're talking about digging deeper, finding the hole-in-the-wall places where the locals eat. We're talking about fiery curries that will make you sweat, fragrant tom yum soup that will clear your sinuses, and fresh seafood grilled over charcoal on the beach. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Forget the tourist traps, the cheap trinkets, and the staged photo ops. History bleeds through the cracks of every brick and mortar. The Great Wall of China, a testament to human ambition and paranoia. Thousands of miles, a monument to backbreaking labor and fleeting empires. You can hear the ghosts of soldiers whispering on the wind. Look closer, find that weathered face in the crowd. Listen to the stories etched in the stone, the rise and fall of dynasties. Think about the hands that placed each stone, the sweat and blood. It was the nameless, the forgotten, the ones history ignores. The Forbidden City, a name that whispers of intrigue, of power, of secrets buried under centuries of dust. This isn't just a palace, it's a world unto itself. Walk through these halls and you can feel the weight of history, the ghosts of concubines and eunuchs, their whispers echoing in the shadows. This is a place where power was absolute, but even here, life found a way. Look closer, and you'll see the human stories etched into this place. The Forbidden City isn't just a museum, it's a living, breathing organism, so wander these halls and listen to the whispers of the past. Xi'an, the ancient capital, a city that hums with the ghosts of empires past. A place where you can practically smell the history, a heady mix of incense and spices. Beneath the surface, in the silent heart of a tomb, lies the true wonder of Xi'an, the Terracotta army. Imagine stumbling into a pit and being greeted by an army. Thousands of life-size terracotta warriors, each one unique, standing guard over their emperor. A sight that sends chills down your spine, a reminder of human ambition. Forget the hustle and bustle of the cities, the neon lights and the relentless pace of modern China. Let's escape to Yangshuo, a place where time seems to flow a little slower, where the air is thick with the scent of jasmine, and the only sound is the gentle lapping of water against ancient stone. Imagine this, you're drifting down the Li River, emerald green rice paddies stretching out as far as the eye can see, karst peaks rising from the mist like mythical beasts. It's a landscape that feels ripped straight out of a Chinese scroll painting, a timeless scene that's been captivating travelers for centuries. This is a place to lose yourself in the rhythm of nature, to find solace in the simplicity of rural life. Watch the fishermen cast their nets at dawn, listen to the farmers sing in the fields, share a pot of tea with a local and try to decipher their stories. Yangshuo is a reminder that beauty can be found in the most unexpected places. The true peace often lies in the simplest of things. It's a place to breathe deep, to reconnect with yourself, and to remember that sometimes the greatest luxury is just being present. Varanasi, a city that pulsates with life and death, a place where the sacred and the profane collide in a riot of color, sound, and spirituality. This isn't Disneyland, folks. This is raw, visceral, and utterly unforgettable. Imagine this, the Ganges River, a swirling tapestry of humanity. Pilgrims bathing in its sacred waters, seeking absolution, while funeral pyres burn on the ghats, releasing souls into the next life. The air is thick with incense, the scent of marigolds, and the murmur of prayers. Cows wander through the narrow streets, beggars plead for alms, and holy men, their faces smeared with ash, offer blessings and curses in equal measure. It's a sensory overload, a chaotic symphony that can be overwhelming and exhilarating in equal measure. But look closer, beyond the chaos and the crowds. Witness the unwavering faith in the eyes of the pilgrims, the quiet dignity of the mourners, the ancient rituals passed down through generations. Varanasi is a city that forces you to confront the cycle of life and death, to contemplate the mysteries of existence. Rajasthan, the land of Maharajas, a place where the desert stretches out like an ocean of sand, dotted with magnificent forts and palaces that shimmer under the scorching sun. This is a land of romance and adventure, of ancient stories whispered on the wind, of a bygone era of opulence and grandeur. Picture this, Riding through the Thar Desert on camelback, the sun beating down on your face, the wind whipping through your hair. You come across a majestic fort rising from the sand like a mirage, its sandstone walls glowing golden in the fading light. Within its walls, you'll find courtyards adorned with intricate carvings, hidden chambers that whisper of secret rendezvous, and balconies overlooking vast expanses of desert. This is a land where time seems to stand still, where you can almost hear the echoes of royal processions, the clash of swords, the rustle of silk saris. But Rajasthan is more than just its palaces. Venture into its bustling bazaars where you'll find vibrant textiles, intricate jewelry, and the aroma of exotic spices filling the air. Share a meal with a local family, savor the flavors of Rajasthani cuisine, and listen to their tales of bravery, love, and betrayal. Kerala. Forget your beaches and your all-inclusive resorts. This is a different side of India, a place where the land meets the water in a labyrinth of canals, lagoons, and backwaters. Imagine this. You're gliding along the backwaters on a traditional houseboat, the gentle rocking of the water lulling you into a state of tranquility. The air is thick with the scent of cardamom and cinnamon, coconut palms sway in the breeze, and lush rice paddies stretch out as far as the eye can see. This is a place to escape the chaos and find solace in the rhythm of nature. Watch fishermen cast their nets at dawn, children playing on the banks, and women washing clothes in the shallows. Time seems to flow a little slower here, and the pace of life is dictated by the tides. But Kerala is more than just its backwaters. Head inland to the hills of Munnar, where you'll find sprawling tea plantations, cascading waterfalls, and the chance to spot elephants in the wild. Or venture to the beaches of Varkala, where you can watch the sunset over the Arabian Sea and indulge in fresh seafood caught that very day. Mumbai. This ain't your grandpa's India. This is a city that never sleeps, a chaotic, intoxicating mix of old and new, where tradition collides with modernity head-on. It's a city of contradictions, of glittering skyscrapers and sprawling slums, of Bollywood dreams and street food vendors. Imagine this. You're navigating the crowded streets of Mumbai, a sea of humanity surging around you. The air is thick with the scent of spices, exhaust fumes, and the salty tang of the sea. Street vendors hawk their wares, Bollywood music blares from every storefront, and the city's energy is palpable, a living, breathing organism that never sleeps. Visit the Gateway of India, a relic of the British Raj, and watch as families and lovers stroll along the waterfront. Lose yourself in the labyrinthine alleys of the spice markets where the aroma of cardamom, turmeric, and chili will assault your senses. Experience the city's spiritual side at the Sri Siddhivinayak temple, where devotees offer prayers to Lord Ganesha. And no trip to Mumbai is complete without sampling the street food, from savory vada pav to spicy pani puri. Hanoi. Forget your sterile, sanitized tourist traps. This is a city that gets under your skin, that seeps into your soul with the aroma of pho broth and the sound of motorbike horns. Imagine this. You're wandering through the labyrinthine streets of the Old Quarter, a sensory overload of sights, sounds, and smells. Street vendors hawk their wares. Old men sip tea on tiny plastic stools, and the air is thick with the scent of incense, diesel fumes, and something delicious cooking on a street corner. This is a city where ancient traditions meet modern life head-on, where you can find a Buddhist temple tucked away down a narrow alley, and a hip cafe serving up egg coffee just around the corner. Take a stroll around Huan Kim Lake, watch the locals practice Tai Chi at dawn, and lose yourself in the chaos of Dongshuan Market. Hanoi is a city that rewards exploration, that reveals its secrets slowly, like a lover whispering in your ear. Ha Long Bay. Forget your crowded beaches and your all-inclusive resorts. This is a different kind of paradise. A place where thousands of limestone islands rise out of the emerald green waters, creating a scene of otherworldly beauty. Imagine this. You're cruising through the bay on a traditional junk boat, the sun warm on your face, the wind in your hair. Towering limestone cliffs, shrouded in mist, loom over you, their jagged peaks reflected in the still waters. Hidden caves adorned with stalactites and stalagmites beckon you to explore their depths. This is a place to lose yourself in the majesty of nature, to find peace and tranquility in the silence of the bay. Kayak through hidden lagoons, swim in secluded coves, and watch the sunset over this breathtaking landscape. Legend has it that the islands of Ha Long Bay were created by a dragon who descended from the heavens, its tail carving out the islands and its breath scattering jewels across the bay. Whether you believe the legend or not, there's no denying the magic of this place. Hoi An. Forget your generic souvenirs and mass-produced trinkets. This is a place to indulge in the art of bespoke tailoring, to find that perfect silk dress, that leather jacket that fits like a second skin. Imagine this. You're wandering through the ancient streets of Hoi An, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its colorful merchant houses a testament to its rich trading history. The air is filled with the whir of sewing machines, the scent of freshly cut fabric, and the chatter of tailors and customers haggling over prices. Step into one of the many tailor shops, each one a treasure trove of silks, linens, and brocades in every color imaginable. Choose your fabric, your design, and watch as skilled artisans transform your vision into reality. But Hoi An is more than just a shopping destination. Explore its ancient temples, wander through its bustling market, and sample the local cuisine, a delicious fusion of Vietnamese, Chinese, and French influences. The Mekong Delta. Forget your concrete jungles and your air-conditioned comfort. This is a place to experience life on the water, to witness the rhythms of nature and the resilience of the human spirit. Imagine this, you're floating down the Mekong River, the lifeblood of Southeast Asia, on a small boat, surrounded by a tapestry of rice paddies, fruit orchards, and floating markets. The air is thick with the scent of ripe mangoes, incense, and river water. This is a place where life revolves around the river, where people fish, farm, and trade on its waters. Visit a floating market, where boats laden with fruits, vegetables, and other goods create a colorful spectacle. Explore the narrow canals by Sampan, and witness the daily life of the people who call this region home. The Mekong Delta is a reminder that life can thrive even in the most challenging of environments. That beauty can be found in the simplest of things, and that sometimes the greatest luxury is the warmth of human connection. Indonesia. Over 17,000 islands strung across the equator like an emerald necklace. This is a land forged in fire, a volatile landscape of smoking volcanoes and ancient myths. We'll start in Java, the beating heart of Indonesia. We'll journey to Borobudur, a majestic temple complex rising from the jungle. But even I, a cynical bastard at heart, can't deny the raw beauty of this island. We're going deeper, into the heart of Balinese culture, to witness ancient ceremonies. The Maluku Islands, once known as the Spice Islands, were the prize that lured colonial powers. Nutmeg, cloves, mace, these flavors fueled empires and ignited wars. Today the air is thick with the scent of these spices, a reminder of the island's past. We'll meet the farmers, using techniques passed down through generations. We'll taste the real deal, and learn how these islands preserve their heritage. Indonesia's beauty isn't just about what you see, it's about the rhythm of life itself. The gentle sway of a fishing boat, the laughter of children playing, the beat of gamelan music. It's a symphony of sights, sounds, and smells. Indonesia stays with you. It's raw, real, and unforgettable. We're going deep into the heart of Indonesia, where the food is fiery, the people are warm, and the adventures are endless. Ever stared down a Komodo dragon? I have. Let me tell you, it ain't pretty. These prehistoric predators are the stuff of nightmares, but, oh boy, they're magnificent. We'll trek through their natural habitat, feeling the weight of their gaze as we witness their raw, primal power. But Indonesia's more than just monstrous lizards and postcard-perfect beaches. It's a land of ancient traditions and deep spirituality. We'll journey to Tana Toraja in the highlands of Sulawesi, where death is not an ending but a transition celebrated with elaborate rituals. Imagine this. Families saving for years to hold funerals where buffalo are sacrificed, and the dead are exhumed and dressed in their finest clothes. It's a stark reminder of our own mortality, a glimpse into a culture that reveres its ancestors and embraces the cycle of life and death. From the volcanic peaks of Mount Bromo to the underwater paradise of Raja Ampat, Indonesia is a feast for the senses. So, grab a bintang, light up a kretek, and get ready to explore the raw beauty and untamed spirit of Indonesia. We'll surf the legendary waves of Bali, explore the pristine coral reefs of Bunaken, and hike through the lush rainforest of Sumatra, home to orangutans and tigers. Indonesia's natural beauty is a siren song, a call to adventure that's hard to resist. But paradise comes at a price. We'll witness firsthand the challenges facing this island nation, from deforestation and pollution to the impact of tourism on fragile ecosystems. We'll meet the locals fighting to protect their heritage and preserve their way of life. Because Indonesia, for all its beauty, is a land of contradictions. It's a place where ancient traditions collide with modern life, where breathtaking landscapes exist alongside crushing poverty, and where the resilience of the human spirit shines through even the toughest challenges. So, come with me, and let's get lost in the magic of Indonesia, a land where every island tells a story, every meal is an adventure, and every encounter leaves an indelible mark on your soul. Forget Gangnam Style, forget K-pop, forget the demilitarized zone for a minute. We're going deeper than the cliches, past the shiny facade of K-dramas and Samsung smartphones. This is South Korea, a country where ancient traditions collide with futuristic technology, where Buddhist temples cast long shadows over neon-lit streets. We'll start in Seoul, a city that never sleeps, a pulsating metropolis where ancient palaces rub shoulders with towering skyscrapers. We'll wander through the bustling markets of Namdaemun and Dongdaemun, haggle for souvenirs, and sample street food that'll make your taste buds sing. But beneath the modern veneer lies a country steeped in history and tradition. We'll escape the urban jungle and journey to Gyeongju, the ancient capital of the Silla Kingdom, a place where time seems to stand still. Imagine wandering through ancient tombs and temples, surrounded by whispering pines and the ghosts of kings. This is a place to reconnect with the past, to feel the weight of history on your shoulders, and to understand the soul of Korea. Let's talk about food, shall we? Korean cuisine is a revelation, a symphony of flavors and textures that'll have you craving more. We're not just talking bibimbap and barbecue, although those are damn delicious. We're diving deep into the world of kimchi, that fiery fermented cabbage that's practically a national treasure. We'll learn the art of fermentation from a kimchi master, a true artisan who's dedicated their life to perfecting this pungent delicacy. We'll explore the bustling markets overflowing with fresh produce and seafood, the lifeblood of Korean cuisine. And yeah, we'll indulge in some K-BBQ, because who can resist the smoky allure of grilled meat sizzling over charcoal? We'll wash it all down with soju, the fiery local spirit that fuels many a late-night karaoke session. But South Korea's cultural landscape is more than just food, glorious as it is. K-pop, with its catchy tunes and synchronized dance moves, has taken the world by storm. We'll delve into this global phenomenon, exploring its roots and its impact on Korean society. The demilitarized zone, a scar across the Korean peninsula, a stark reminder of a divided nation. We'll stand at the edge of the DMZ, feel the weight of history and the hope for reunification. We'll hear stories of families torn apart by the Korean War, a conflict that still casts a long shadow over the peninsula. But South Korea is more than just its history, its conflicts. It's a country looking towards the future, embracing innovation and technology. We'll explore the cutting-edge world of Korean tech, from Samsung and LG to the world of esports, where South Korea reigns supreme. Imagine a country where high-speed internet is ubiquitous, where robots serve you coffee, and where virtual reality is becoming a reality. South Korea is a glimpse into the future, a world where technology is transforming every aspect of life. But amidst all this modernity, tradition endures. We'll witness the ancient art of taekwondo, the graceful movements of traditional dance, and the meditative practice of tea ceremony. South Korea is a land of contrasts, where the past and the future coexist in a vibrant tapestry. Let's trade the neon lights for something tranquil. Escape the urban sprawl and find solace in the mountains. Hike to Seoraksan's summit and breathe in the crisp air. Imagine a sea of clouds, the sun painting the sky. Reconnect with nature, find peace in the Korean landscape. the coast with fishing villages and pristine beaches, sail through Dadohae-Sang, islands rising from the sea, feast on fresh seafood, savor the salty air, South Korea's beauty from mountains to coast. Raise a glass of soju to South Korea's dynamism. Look, I've seen a lot of the world, tasted a lot of life, good and bad. But Asia, this corner of the planet, it just hits different. It's a continent that assaults your senses, challenges your preconceptions, and leaves you forever changed. From the neon-drenched streets of Tokyo to the tranquil temples of Thailand, from the spicy curries of India to the pho stalls of Vietnam, Asia is a journey for the soul. It's a place where ancient traditions meet modern life head-on, where the past whispers in your ear, while the future unfolds before your eyes. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there, buy that plane ticket, throw caution to the wind, and get lost in the magic of Asia. Trust me, your taste buds, your sense of adventure, and your soul will thank you. See you in the next video.